here.
Hello guys, Yo Soy Nick here, and welcome back to Create Above and Beyond episode 3. Guys, today is the day we get into some ore processing, some machinery, and all that good stuff. A couple things to note before we get started is I did change the shader pack. We're using the BSL shaders now instead of the complementary shaders. These just run a little bit better. I'm trying to make the quality a little bit better for you guys. But overall, everything's looking pretty good. As you noticed, I went and did some mining, and I'll show you guys up here what I got. Oh yeah, I got a horse. His name is Larry, I think. If you guys want to change it, let me know down in the comments below. But this is what we went mining. We have 9 diamonds now. We got a lot of good stuff. So, and I haven't smelted anything because I want to get more efficient with what we're doing. So let's dive right into it. Let's get into the great mod. So I have a couple things that we want to start building over here. But before we do that, is I want to get into the remote trading mod as well. So we have the bulletin board over here, and this kind of gives us professions, which is pretty cool. So you can use the trade station, trade in, like for example, we have a hunter, sell all manner of monster loot with the hunting permit. So, and I think you can have multiple professions. I think that's what it says here. Taking on a profession gives you access to more consistent source of income. The profession cards bought here act as a permit. All they do is unlock respective recipes in the trading machine. You can absolutely have multiple. So yeah, so I want to go for probably the hunter one because I do kill a lot of mobs. I do have a couple rewards to turn in, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one. I'm gonna grab this one. That one's just breed 10 animals and then kill zombies. All I've really done is breed and kill zombies, if I'm being honest. So that should give me enough silver. I have 64 silver, which is interesting. You can melt silver into molten silver, but I have 64 silver coins now, so that's awesome. Let's go back in here and let's pick a profession. So click to submit. Valid items for 30. Submit. Cool, awesome. So what does this do? This gives us a profession of hunting. All right. And we need a trade station. We put a trade station in, drop it in. Okay, I see. Nether Star gives you a gold coin. That valuable, huh? Interesting. Okay, Dragon's Breath, silver coin. Wow, Nether. Okay, so it uses RF for energy. But I do know that the trade station requires chapter 2 of the create main mod, and we are in chapter 1. So let's dive into that. Just wanted to kind of get that out of the way first. Alrighty guys, so we're back in the quest book and we are in the factory guide on the overview. So we have a quest line here, which is pretty cool. After doing some research, is the end of this mod pack is we're going to space. All right, we're building a rocket ship and yeeting ourselves out of here, which I think is pretty cool, but we got to get there first. So we have from a tree puncher, did that task already. We have this preparations tab here, which is I got some of these things already. This one I just mined from a structure that we found before. So that's the millstone, but we have all these and we have the ability to make these, which is what we're going to be doing. And we get a crafting blueprint, which is placed on a wall. So I don't know what that does much. That kind of threw me out of there. But ingredients arrangement, shipments. Okay. I don't know what any of that is, but I'm trying to see what that is. But we'll go back over here. And so yeah, we got wrench, encased fan, mechanical saw, mechanical press, and the mechanical mixer. These are all kind of like prereqs to kind of get started into this mod. And then we have this high aspirations. All you have to do is just click on this green thing here and it'll give you access to the quest guide number 1, high aspirations over here. And this is where we're getting started, guys. Okay, so chapter 1 is start. All right, so welcome to the factory guide. These quests are an automation plan for your upcoming assembly line. Always view them as recommendations on what you should construct a passive supply for. The flow graph depicts the connections between relevant recipes / processing. Happy engineering. Sorry about the reading, guys. This font kind of messes me up, but so I'm gonna go ahead and click the check mark. We're gonna take the builder's tea, which gives you haste. I keep holding down shift, and this is coming up, and I'm not sure why, but I think it's because I'm in the quest, so I just gotta avoid that. So we'll close out of that. All right, so now we have these unlocked. So part of the montage that I did is I collected some kelp. All right, so we have some kelp, which is I'm going to turn in as well. So go back here, quest, kelp, bada bing. Oops, automated, perfect. All right, kelp is a vital ingredient to our first assembly line target, and andesite alloy. Kelp can be gathered automatically with mechanical harvester. Cool. All right, so we have some sand. We already have sand, so we probably got to go back and find some more. So, but I'll just click that off. A good way to automate sand at this moment is to build strainers. Okay, interesting. Bedrock's bounty, interesting. So we need andesite a lot. Gathering andesite manually takes time. Thankfully, bedrock can cause lava to form andesite infinitely. Interesting. So bedrock and lava. At this time, it is best to set up drills to break generated blocks between lava and water. Since bedrock is blocking the space beneath, you'll have to find a way to collect the drops from other sides. Interesting. Okay, so you can automate andesite by using bedrock and lava. So we'll go ahead and click that. Done with that. And then boom, contraption. Building material, fuel, and ingredients. A passive supply of timber would be a good first effort. Okay. Mechanical saws are a powerful way to achieve this. Mechanical saws. So I think we should get into that. Mechanical saw, mechanical press. Mechanical saw, perfect. So how do we get mechanical saws? Is the andesite machine is going to be a base for pretty much all these machines, and we need to get the andesite casings, which requires a strip log and an andesite alloy. So we have the ability to make these. We need a lot of alloys, and we need these algal bricks, which require the algal blends, which require clay and kelp, which is why I wanted to get the clay and kelp. So we have some algal blends here. All we need to do is smelt this up. So I'm gonna get to working on that. I should have done that before, but so we'll work on that, and some coal there. Perfect. We'll work on that, and then go back over here. Now let's work on getting the kinetic mechanisms on. Eventually I want to do the sequencing, deploy andesite alloy, and then deploy stone saw. Okay, so that's kind of like part of this mod back here, but we can also craft it, which is probably going to be a little easier to begin with. So we can create saws. I don't want to do a diamond saw, just want to create a normal saw. So I'll go down here, click saw, boom. All right, we can do like a iron saw, probably. Craft it. We need iron, stone rods, and some sticks. I don't know why this music is pretty loud. Let's talk down this music. It's kind of really kicking right now. So we got that. Some sticks. So I'll make that. Bada bing. And then we'll make some of this. All right. So we'll go back to the stone saw. Boom. And we need flint, which we have in the chest right here. See, guys, I came prepared. You're welcome. So we'll do some of that. Stone saw. Ugh, I gotta get chest here. Boom, boom. And before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Take a sip of my drink. Perfect. All right, so we're getting somewhere. So now we have the saw not consumed in the assembly process, whatever that means. Got my pork chops here. All right, so now we need cogwheels, andesite alloys, which we're working on, and some wood. Mahogany, is it just mahogany? No, you can use any logs. So we need wood logs, cogwheels though. So how to make cogwheels? We need buttons and andesite alloys. All right, so let's get some of that out of there. Boom. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna need a lot of andesite alloys, and in order to make that, you just make this and that, and boom. Perfect. We can find a way to automate this and make this more efficient later on. So we'll work with that for now. Let's go back to here. Boom, boom. Now we just need some buttons, which we need planks for, which we have right here. Buttons, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll make a couple of these. I'll just make a whole stack there. See what we do with that. So we're gonna need, I'm thinking, oh, you can, okay, you get 8 of those. Nice, perfect. That's convenient. And we have an extra one there. We have a large one too we found from a structure. So that's pretty cool. But, so let's go back over here. Let's work on this casing. Can we make this casing yet? We need logs. I think we can get away with doing the log here and there. Yes. So casing is kind of like, man, this is a lot of stuff. We'll get into it though. So we log here and we'll do alloy. I think we'll just start with 4 for now. We can always make more. Nice, has reached the andesite age. Perfect. All right, so let's go back over here and let's get some andesite machines. These, nice. So we can make, I'm thinking 8, 8, and then 8. I know we're gonna have to make a lot more of these, but we'll start with that. We'll get our first andesite machine here. Boom, perfect. Nice, awesome. We got our first andesite machine. Now, what do we do with this? This is used to make these main machines right here, like the mechanical presses, the mixers, the fans, and the sawmill and all that kind of stuff. So we want to get the saw down to automate some lumber. So how do we do that? So we use the andesite machine plus a saw blade, but we need to make it a smithing table. And basic Minecraft, I don't know how to make that quite yet. We need iron and perfect, we have that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it was really nice finding all this iron in the structures because we're gonna need a lot of it. So put that right there. Boom. All right. So let's go saw. Can we make the saw blade? That's the question. It's iron sheets and lead ingots. Ooh, okay. Maybe not yet, but how do we make on the casting table? Okay, small plate, gold chest. This is where the Tinker's construct comes in handy. Okay, perfect. So, but we need a plate gold cast. We need a plate. We need at least one to get started there. So, or we can do the press. Okay, which the mechanical press, which is going to be right here. And okay, we just need an andesite machine and a block of iron. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all that process all over again, and then we can get right back into it. Alrighty, so I have some things some melting up, but first we can get the andesite machine plus the block of iron. This will give us the mechanical press. Perfect. Now we need to find a way to power this. So we need a some sort of water wheel. Yes, okay, we have a large car wheel. That's huge. Okay, so let's get our slabs. Bada bing, bada boom. Get some slabs, and then we'll use our large cogwheel. How do you make that? Okay, that's not a big deal. Awesome, perfect. We'll do that. We'll get a water wheel, and let's hold W on this. And this is what we need. I don't think we need this big contraption, but we just need water pressing through that. Oh gosh, no. Ooh, okay, can I destroy that? Yeah, perfect. So let's get a little space situated over here. Guys, check it out. I figured it out. Look, you put it one block above, you dig underneath it and have water flowing through it. Now we need to figure out how to connect. Oh, it's working. It's alive. I don't know what I'm doing over here, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, cool. So this is pretty good. Let me break that and let me get this situated a little bit better, and then we can kind of figure it out from there. Alrighty, so I figured it out. We needed these shafts to kind of move it over so we weren't in the way of the water. And the shafts, you just make them by 2 andesite alloys. That gives you the shafts, connect from the water wheel all the way to the press. And now that we have the press, we just chuck the iron ingots right over there, and then it does its job. Look, get a good view. Smash, perfect. Press goes, boom. All right, now we have the iron sheets. So now we can make our sawmill. Perfect. This is going well. This is going well. Alrighty, so we have our materials now to make the mechanical saw, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and make that. So I just crafted up some more iron, made some sheets, had some lead from mining. Very easy, just normal lead. You can get it anywhere. So we're going to make the saw. Perfect. Now we're going to add the machine plus the saw blade, and that gives you the mechanical saw. Perfect, which then is going to, let's grab this. If we can go here, we may need some cogwheels, maybe. Let's see. We can attach it to there, and then we can attach it to there. Stationary chopping. Oh, we attach it in the back. We'll do that, maybe like that. Perfect. Now, do we need, let's see. I'm gonna grab that real quick. We do, oh, look at that. Oh, so you can put trees here. Now, does it do it on top? You do it like that. So it seems like this is starting to slow down a little bit for sure, just because of the amount of power the water gives you. So what does this do? Oh, it chops down the entire tree. Perfect. Okay, cool. Awesome. So let me finish chopping down this tree just to get it out of the way. I don't want to chop down just the stump. Perfect. Awesome. Cool. Perfect. Awesome. So now I want to know is let's do this. We need some strip logs just to complete this quest. Perfect. Awesome. Good. Now let's get into plank cutter, and the further we already have planks, don't we? Yeah, that's gonna be, we don't need that. Slabs. Perfect. Awesome. So as we're going down here, this is going to be, we already made one of those, so we should complete that, but we have to complete, I believe, yeah, everything else before, which algae, I want to get that before deploy. Perfect. We have that. Boom. And we need to make one more of those. Okay. One of these. We need one of these. Perfect. Chapter 1 complete. Perfect. So check it out. We get the kinetic mechanisms, some redstone dust, and some iron ingots. Surprisingly, I don't find any redstone dust down below. Is that like a rare component? It could be, but let's go here. Let's take all this and some iron ingot. So we got a couple of those. Perfect. Awesome. I'm loving it, guys. We're making some progress here. Alrighty, guys. So this is what I came up with. As you can see, I added in a lot more cogwheels. We have a millstone. We have an in-case fan. I'm gonna explain all of this, but first, like I said before, this is our power generation, and this is the shaft, which is powering these cogwheels. And I had to kind of play around with it because the millstone was set up kind of like standing up straight. So I had to put a large wheel down at the bottom because they go diagonally from the cogwheels to the large wheels, which is interesting. And then I had to add in a flat one here because, as you can see, it is kind of getting in that way, which is pretty cool, I guess. And then we had to go diagonal again with the cogwheel, and that will power the millstone. All right. So the millstone is interesting because it grinds down your crushed iron ore, and the millstone is pretty easy to make. Okay, I found it in a structure, but you got a cogwheel, alloy, some planks, and some stone. Excuse me, sorry about that. So how this works is you throw a crushed iron, as you can kind of hear it crushing. Pretty cool. And then once it's done, you kind of right click it, and now you get 3 dust. Okay, so essentially what we're doing is we're doubling our ore right now, which is still not a lot, because from 3 iron ore that you mine, so from you get one of these, and one of these gives you, if you smelt it, 3 nuggets. Okay, but if you grind it, you get 3 iron dust, but we're using millstone, you get 3 iron dust. Okay, so if you get 3 iron dust and then you bulk wash it, which is what I'm going to show you next, is you get 2 ingots. So for 3, you get 6. Okay, so essentially you're doubling it from just smelting it. So what you can do now is you can use this in-case fan, which is right over here, which is an andesite machine plus a propeller, which is super easy to make, the iron sheets and the alloy. And then you attach it to some water. And then you go here, and if you know it's working if the particles are showing. Oops, just don't pick it up. So you throw those in there. Then you wait, you do a little happy dance, you kind of look at the scenery. And then voila, you get some nuggets. Perfect. From that 3, it didn't give us 24, but 3 times 2 is 6. So it essentially doubles it. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm going to keep playing around. I do want to get into the, I did make a drill, which was right here. A drill, a mechanical drill. This is going to help us automate iron and gold ore. So that's what we're going to do next. We may have to get into it next episode just because of the amount of time. I do want to do a couple things to finish off this episode. But yeah, so I'll be right back with what we have next. So guys, I've been a little busy. So I've been doing a lot of research on this create mod, and number one is we haven't even touched the surface. So there's definitely going to be a lot more that we're going to have to do. And there's some things that I'm going to have to automate. He's in the background. Anyways, yeah, so next episode we're going to focus a lot about automating the basic things like automating algae, automating the kelp, automating the spruce trees. So that's going to be next episode, but I want to show you guys what I got started here. Is I wanted to make this look a little nicer. I moved all my storage from the house over there to over here, so I didn't have to keep running back and forth. My horse is trying to escape. Come on, dude. What are you doing? He's almost out. If he gets out, I'm gonna be pissed. Anyways, I got my rubber duckies. Got my basic smelters over here, but this is what I switched my my automation stuff over here. So this is my water wheel, which is powering this thing over here. I gotta get rid of this guy. Can I get a lead? No, lead here. Take your friend. That's sad. But so the water wheel is powering this part over here, which is powering this one right here, which is going off to the right, which is going off to the left. This is the mechanical press, which is going into a basin, which is how I made rubber. Okay, so rubber, let's start there. I want to show you guys the process. Is I made rubber through mechanical press. You get a mechanical press and you press like some leaves, like wildflowers, any type of stuff there, and it makes rubber. And then you smelt the rubber, and then the rubber can be used to make belts. Okay, and that the way belts work is it's pretty easy. So you want to get a shaft, okay, and then you want to place another shaft, and you want to right click on the belt, and then right click on that, and then it'll connect the belt. Now, one thing about the belts is they go in a direction, and if you can see, the cogwheels also go in a direction. So, and that is dictated by which direction the water is flowing against your water wheels. And another thing is if your water wheels aren't efficient, like if water's only flowing underneath, the water wheel actually won't produce a lot of power, as opposed to if the water was going against the fins this way straight down. So this is I'm thinking the most efficient. It could be, maybe it could be a little bit more efficient. I didn't look too much into it, but I was just watching some videos, and then that's what I was told. So that's pretty efficient, which is powering all that kind of stuff. And if you take the water out, it'll stress out the machine and it'll stop. But I wanted it to go this direction because I'm wanting to start automating these processes. So I want to, eventually I want to put a chest on top of the hopper, chest and then hopper that goes into the grindstone. And then if I show here, actually I haven't tested it out, but maybe we go like this, is we put that in there, it grinds up, and then yeah, you see, and then it goes right here and it falls off, which is perfectly fine for now because we're not finished yet. But these are the encased fans. Is I think I'm gonna put water on this processing machine, and I may have to slow this down somehow by maybe, you know, slowing the water down, but I want to turn them into nuggets by the time they get to the end of the belt. So hopefully I don't have to make too many fans, but I have to encase this thing in water because of the thing that we're doing over there. But yeah, so I moved all my storage over here, which was which is a task in itself, and I am using the cobblestone chiseled blocks. I might change it around a little bit, but I'm using these, which I'm kind of liking them a lot just because they look like a factory floor. And I kind of want to turn this into like a factory setting. I want to try to keep my path going so I didn't turn it, block it off too much. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am learning this create mod pack along with you, and I'm making it my goal to kind of teach you as much as I can. It's not necessarily a guide, it's kind of like a let's play, but I'm having a lot of time playing, a lot of fun playing this mod pack. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.